Peace, family.
Leave it up to me while I be living proof. Kick the truth to the young black youth. Kick the truth to the young black youth. Truth to the young black youth.
Let me just get this. Red Pill. Yeah, well, one. Get it?
Yeah.
So you touched down this side of the pond, yeah?
The pond.
Yeah? To come and check the man them.
Throwing bombs across the pond. Mind them.
You know we do.
Pull up, you know what I mean? Man like Red Pill.
Yeah.
Man like Blue Pill on the road, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man.
Paradigm shifter king, you know. Yeah, but it's a beautiful experience. London, UK, wonderful. The whole UK is lit, man. Leeds, Birmingham, you know, London, King, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brixie and all of that.
Yeah. So you've went to visit a few places around London already, yeah? What do you think of it? What's your first? Well, you've been before, haven't you?
No, that's my first.
Your first time? Oh. So what's your impressions? What's your impressions? I'm loving that swag there still.
I feel like the return of the Moors. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can feel the royalty, bro.
Okay.
Like, I could feel the footprints of the ancestors who were here. It's undeniable at this point. It's undeniable. I could say without a doubt that I know for sure now that our handprints, our fingerprints, our footprints are all over this thing right here. Okay, so like I'm looking at the European here. I'm reading a vibration, yo. They didn't conquer the world on their own.
Yeah.
Don't ever get it messed up. Don't ever get it fucked up.
Yeah.
They always had somebody who looked like us working with them.
Yeah. That's the facts.
There's somebody that looked like us in one of these palaces behind some gold gilded doors making shit move.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that. Y'all looking for Illuminati, but there's a Moor or there's somebody from one of these bloodlines who's a holdover and they the ones pushing buttons. I can feel it. These Europeans is not savvy enough to run the world, bro. I'm looking at them. They not the ones. Somebody is pulling the strings. The only person who know how to deal with us is us. Always remember that. These other people are custodians. They know how to watch us. They know how to collect data on us, and they know how to penalize and punish us. Who could get close to you and do you wrong?
Yeah.
It's not them.
Yeah.
Who could pull up right next to you and rock you to sleep? It's not them. Your spider senses come on when they next to you. It's always us.
Yeah.
So I'm not here to be on some conspiracy shit, and I'm definitely not pointing fingers at my Moors brothers. When I say Moors, all I'm talking about is us in our proper persona before we became these new labels. So there's a mind state. The people who are running things, they can't be Negroes because you can't be a Negro running shit.
Yeah.
You a Negro running from shit. You gotta be in your proper persona. You have to be a black or Moor. People will be like, well, if they're Moorish, then they were right, or they were for the people. Who told you that? What book are you reading?
So as the black
We've always been opportunists. We've always been strategists, and we've always used our children to go to war against our enemies. And that includes people that look like us. Stop. I don't know who people's teachers are, but get your money back. You know what I'm talking about? We are the ones who use our children as weapon. We weaponize the goddamn Caucasoids, saying the same way that certain tribes will utilize the European, or the European utilize certain tribes against other tribes. Nigga, it's warfare.
Yeah.
Like, let's stop being, let's
it's real.
let's
It's
get
real,
out of
man.
our trauma state.
It's real, and that's what we're in right now. We're in a trauma state, I feel, and I think there's a lot of solution-based people who are actually implementing those solutions to try and reverse or have some sort of reverse action against, what we're seeing being played out before our eyes. I want the youths to know people like yourself, and I don't think anyone who's watching who may not know who the Red Pill is, let them know who are you? Who are you? What you're on about? Why have you come down to UK with all this lovely merchandise?
First and foremost,
and your message.
2005 in Harlem, New York City, I popped out, and gave this thing right here a shot. Conscious clothing. You know what I mean? I was a stylist in the industry. I worked with Pitbull. I worked with a whole bunch of people in the industry. But I was like, this is not me right here. This is not fulfilling. So I went to the Vegas Magic Show and I learned how to make the clothing on my own. And I popped out with Kings County, which is my brand. I had Soldier Culture in Kings County, and the premise behind that was to feed the hip-hop generation a wardrobe, and I was very intent on war. You know what I mean? Because if you gotta look the part to be the part. And I wasn't really taken to the mud cloth, no offense to how our elders put it down and whatnot, but I was staying true to my generation and the culture of hip-hop, and I wanted to integrate it into what they call consciousness at that time, because it needed an integration. I was in rooms where nobody in my age group was in the student body. So I was like, we need to change this. And one of the ways that you change is through the culture.
Yeah.
It's the aesthetics.
Yeah.
So once I saw people gravitating towards the icons of the ancestors, people come in and other, Akhenaten, and all of them, we was putting them all on shirts. Moors, putting them all on the clothing, and then that just really began a lifestyle. Yeah,
did a lot of people take to it? Was it an easy thing for people to latch onto?
Nothing was easy. It's always an uphill battle. It was always an uphill climb.
Are we talking about, when we talk about our community, not supporting our community in that sense, with business and the things like that?
Well, the thing about Harlem and True Fifth is, we get foot traffic. You know what I'm saying? So the foot traffic, it allows you to play a ratio game. Right. So the ratio game is when you out there, you know that out of 100 people, one is gonna stop. But 100 people might walk by you in 5 minutes.
Right.
You feel me? So it was a slow beginning because mass adoption didn't happen as of yet. Now we live in what is known as the woke era,
right,
where people are Jay-Z is woke, Puff Daddy woke, T.I.'s woke, Killer Mike is woke, Dave Bannon woke. This is girls get down on the floor. You know what I'm talking about? This my guy. And it's been mass adapted. These are, because the UK is big on hip hop.
Yeah, definitely.
OG hip hop, real hip hop.
Yeah.
So some of the biggest stars have been influenced by the streets. We turned it around because the streets were being influenced by the biggest stars. But now the influencers are influencing the influential because they feel the vibes was coming from the grassroots, the underground, which was the youth movement of consciousness that really popped off in 2009, 10, 11, 12. This is Bobby Hemmett. This is Sabi. This is Dr. Phil Valentine. This is Dr. Delbert Blair. This is Taj Tariq Bey. This is before Hidden Colors. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shout out to the brother Tyreek.
Yeah, of course, every time, but
The wave was already wavy.
Yeah.
He threw the fishing rod in the wave and was pulling certain people out of it and putting them on Hollywood screens, but the wave was already there. Queen of Four, Dr. Sabi, Dr. Africa, Dick Gregory, Bobby Hemmett, Delbert Blair, Del Jones, C. Freeman. I'm talking about legends. Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, Shahrazad Ali, Mama. I'm talking about legends, icons.
Icons, master teachers.
This is a 100-year dynasty. You feel me? This didn't start on 125th Street. This is the 20s. So 2020 is next year. So look, 1920, 2020, Garvey Connection. He's in London laying it down.
Real link up.
Real link up. So all we doing is continue to build up the bridge.
Real legends.
You feel me? There's no separation. UK massive, American massive, Jamaican massive, African massive. It's all one. What was Garvey talking about? Phil Valentine, Trinidad. You understand? These master teachers are from Dr. Sabi, Honduras, South America. So it's a global movement. And the internet made the world smaller. So all I'm saying is we out here working. We put our life on the line. We put it all on the line.
Yeah.
And it's worth every single minute of it. You know what I mean? So whatever heavy lifting that was done, now I'm in a venue where there's hundreds of conscious clothing lines. Look, I'm promoting. This is out the Mine dripping all over the place.
You know about the drip? Come on.
Come on.
It's a pool. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so look at where we at now.
Yeah.
So now the youth could feed themselves with a culture that's theirs.
For real.
We don't want to see made in China. It's made in Harlem.
That's what I'm saying.
So
what?
The Hustler's Handbook.
Come on.
So now we writing our own rules.
That's
We
it.
developing our own code.
That's right.
We got our own music. Hold on. Smell like Red Pill and Blue Pill, the twin album. You know what I mean? We making our own. We making our own culture. We got crowns. We got shout out to Olu. Look, we got sneakers for Giza. You know what I mean? Shout out to Giza.
Our own
Everything's
brand.
from top to
You
bottom.
can buy everything you need. So is it important because it seems that you rock everything only from your brothers and other people who are selling, other vendors? Is it important to support each other? You know what I mean? Is it important to keep that money just circulating around ourselves?
The dollar have to circulate. The minute you spend it, you waste it. Anything that you spend is wasteful. If you want to empower your brother, you circulate the dollar. Especially those of us who are aware, we can't allow our currency to go outside of the circle. The currency is the energy that's flowing. So if I know every Friday that I'm guaranteed currency coming my way, it's gonna increase the love I got for my community. We're not talking about everybody that got our skin tone because skin folk is not kinfolk. We don't have to waste time trying to convince nobody to survive or strive. If you find yourself doing that in 2020, my guy, you're going backwards. It's enough of us that already got it together. People are followers, so let them follow the wave. But you gotta circulate. So what do it look like? I'm not in competition with nobody. It's impossible to be in competition with anybody. I'm only here to influence and to be influenced. So if I put something on, I know I'm gonna give life to it. So I'm gonna immediately promote that. I'm gonna throw the crown on, I'm gonna throw the jacket on, and I'm gonna be like, yo, I don't live in scarcity, I live in abundance. So if we say that we from the cosmos, or we from the Congo, or we from the motherland, or we from the land of milk and honey, the mentality is abundance. That means the money don't run out. Currency don't stop. Energy never dies. So I don't live where, I can't let him eat because I want to eat today. No, we're going to break bread the Brooklyn way. We're going to break down this loaf of bread in pieces. Because the currency never stops flowing.
That's a logo that we even got for the G Grinders, which is a family that eats together, stays together. You get me?
That's right. And that is the sickness in our culture right now, that they have injected scarcity in the minds of the youth them, in the minds of the man them. They don't live in abundance, but they will move differently.
And it's a fact, my brother Red Pill, that it has been injected. This is not of our culture. The attitudes towards each other.
Niggas got PhDs.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm talking about? They was not player hating like that before. They've been injected. It's the whole era that was ushered in. All about the Benjamins. When it's all about the Benjamin, it's about nothing else. So mine made it about materialism, and he's far away from spirituality. Case in point, that's why the people who ushered in that era are trying to atone. These niggas are woke now. Even if it's diet woke, they woke. Jay-Z is not, he's trying to atone. P. Diddy with the Revolt Summit, he's trying to atone.
Hey, diet woke is
these
better than no woke.
These are the architects that they wrote the script that the whole world is following. So if you see them trying to grow up, then that's a sign.
It's a ripple effect. It's a sign. It's a push. It's an influence.
Grow up.
Come on.
It's time to
even if it's diet, even if it's diet, it's better than nothing.
Look, nothing ever dies. It's only
diet
traders. But even if they say hip hop is dead, nothing dies. It only transforms. So if it died, it's in a zombie state. You know what I'm talking about? Because these niggas are zombies. You know what I mean? It's the Walking Dead out here.
Come on.
But it's only going to evolve into something better. You know what I mean? So it is our duty. It don't matter where we at. That's why we here. I don't see no borders. You know what I'm talking about? Wherever we at, that's where I'm going to pull up at. If they say that people is conscious on Mars, I'm getting in a spaceship. You know what I mean? So wherever we at, that's our power base. It's time to rebuild the bridges. You know what I'm talking about? Let this money, let this currency circulate, whether it's pounds or dollars or yen or whatever, because we going to China and let them know what's popping. And it's time to rebuild in our own image without asking permission. You don't got to ask nobody permission for nothing. The world is in your hands. Take it. Don't ask for it, my niggas. Take it.
Power words
like I said, these Europeans in UK, they demand, I'm demanding that they tell y'all who the fuck y'all are. Because they're holding on to the history.
Come on.
They're holding on to your gems. They are custodians of something that was handed to them. The Moors gave them everything that they have right now. Even the monarchy is them. The coat of arms, the further up you go, it's a nigga up in them arms somewhere hiding. So don't let these people stun on you.
Yeah, man, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Don't let them pop collars on you, because I promise you, when it's all said and done, they're going to acknowledge your greatness. But don't wait for it. Acknowledge it yourself.
Taking it back by any means.
By any means.
Yeah. That's power words, man. It's power words still, man. It's power words still. And I say enough respect to you and your brother taking time out to come link up and give us a little link to how they can purchase your material from here.
Kings County Couture. Just put that into Google, the 2Ks, you know what I mean?
Kings County.
Put that on Instagram, put that on Google. Pull up the website.
All the social media.
Black Ice TV. They're gonna have Black Ice stores carrying exclusive Kings County over the UK. That's gonna be the supplier. You know, YouTube, Melanin Monday, Third Eye Thursday on Know the Legend Media. Black Magic 363. That's another platform that we fuck with. Father Rich.
Big up. And the CD.
Twin the album.
You
could put Twin the album in all of the streaming services. Christ Consciousness is another project we did. And Scorpion King is another project. Put all of that in there and on all streaming platforms. Twin the album. ALBUM.
Big up. You know, I just wanted one last question, because I really wanted to get your view on it, and it's in regards to the Amber Gyger case that's stateside, because a lot of people have been following it over here, and I think it's very important that we start to let people acknowledge the situation that we're actually in. And I think that case is a big sign to show people that.
That case,
what's your take on it? What's fresh in your mind?
That case told you everything that you need to know about the state of our people where we at in 2019. That case alone, a convicted killer, right?
Mercy,
a
man.
convicted murderer, right?
Idiot.
Who the jury convicted. And then after her conviction, not before, after the conviction, which changed her from a citizen to an inmate, to a murderer, she was coddled by the lawyer. I mean, she was coddled by the corrections officer, and she was coddled by the judge, which was a break. They broke protocol.
They definitely broke
protocol. And the judge gave her a Bible, separation of church and state. That was another break in the protocol.
Okay.
And you've never seen that in the history of the court system where they convicted somebody melanated who killed a Caucasian and then the Caucasians coddled them.
Oh,
so
man.
what caused that? It was religion first and foremost, and it was the mentality, because the brother that got killed was an integrationalist. You saw the trial, you saw that he was around.
How he was speaking and what on in that situation there,
He did everything in his power to make white people feel comfortable.
That's right.
Right? In the comfort of his home, right? Where he was supposed to feel the safest, a white woman came up in that bitch and smoked him.
Smoked him.
Right? So he was apologizing his whole life for his greatness. I promise you. That's where the family gets it from. But it's mama gangster. They did not let you see the footage where the mama was outside the courtroom.
I caught a little bit still, like, explain to the people, explain to me. A lot of people I don't think have seen it. Yeah,
Mama wasn't on the forgiving energy.
Yeah, man.
She said, she pointed out the crimes that were committed inside the courtroom, not just by the judge and the correctional and the court officer. She was also talking about the testimony. The fact that they botched the crime scene.
That was
the
it.
fact that
the amount of crimes that happened.
No CPR.
Yeah.
All of that shit.
Yeah.
So we are seeing, and then the jury put out a video afterwards and said that they only gave it 10 years because when they saw the character witnesses talking about the brother who got killed, they was like, oh, that nigga was, basically, he was out here cooning for white folk. So we gave her 10 years because we know that he would have forgiven her.
Oh, my
So they are taking, I've never heard a jury say no dumb shit like that.
Crazy.
So now they're speaking for a dead man.
Yeah.
So we saw a complete botching of the criminal justice system.